Hey leaders, hope you're doing amazing. In this tutorial video, I'm going to show you how you can optimize your email deliverability and make sure that your list is as clean as possible. Because one thing that affects your email deliverability, whether it goes to the inbox or the spam or it bounces to your recipients, is that your list is not clean, meaning you have emails that are already unsubscribed. You have email or contacts that are in the DND or do not disturb mode, and there are emails that are already bounced, but you're still sending them emails continuously because you're not cleaning your list. Now this is very important because you don't want to damage your reputation by just sending emails to these kind of bad emails. Now, one thing that you can do is to actually use your past campaign or email blast to actually clean up your list. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. So the first step is to go to your contacts and go to bulk actions. This is where you can find all the campaigns, all the email blasts that you sent, and extract the actual statistics, of your email. Now, just select one, or if you want to use all of your, previous email blasts, you can do so. That's super important. You can definitely use those data, but just an example, I'm gonna select one that is more, um, you know, like early because it's more accurate as it already has like a lot of time to be able to be reviewed or just opened by our contacts. So let's say May 16th email one. Now click on the show stats. Now this applies to all of the email blasts, by the way. And then once you click the show stat, it will show you the actual numbers below. Let's give it a, there you go. Okay, that's the email too, but okay, let's use the email too. All right, now once you have this, click on the sent, and then on here you can see all the delivered, open, click, reply, bounce, and unsubscribe. Now what you want to do is access the bounce emails, right? And then click on export. Now what happens is that it's gonna download a CSV file with all of these bounce emails so that you can exclude these people or contacts in the next email blast, right? So once you've downloaded the CSV, go back to Contact Smart List, and on here, click on Import Contacts, and then it's gonna say to you to upload a file. So for example, you have the file here, just drag it here, and then click on Next. And from then, we're going to map the fields. Now we have the full name, email. That's the only thing that we need. And then click on don't import data and then match columns and click on next. Now the next thing is go to advanced and then choose update existing contact record because we're not adding new contacts. We're just updating the existing ones. You know, the people who are in this list needs to have a tag, right? It's either bound email, whatever tag that works for you, just so you can segregate or separate these emails in your list, right? So let's say bounce email. All right, once you have the tag, so you have uploaded the list, you have mapped out the fields, and then you're just updating the existing contact record. You want to add a tag, which is bounce email. And then next would be click on submit, and then the system will recognize the command and will register those emails. Now, the next thing that you want to do is to actually filter these contacts, from the good email. Now, one thing is to actually create a smart list, right? So that whenever you send an email blast, you don't have to, filter them out. It's going to be a lot easier because you already have a smart list. Now, what you need to do is click on more filters. Let me delete this first. All right. And let's start with the tag. And then tag is not, right? Tag is not bounce email, meaning all of the emails or contacts that doesn't have this tag will be added to the smart list. So it's like segregating those who have the bounce email, right? The next thing would be click on end. If you want to take it further, click on email, and then let's say email is not empty because this is an email list. So you don't want to add those, contact who doesn't have an email, because in your statistics gonna show up like 100 errors, and then you're like panicking because you've seen that number, but in reality it's an error because they don't have an email, so they're not going to receive an email. So to avoid skewing the actual data or stats, let's just remove those who doesn't have an email. All right, next would be if you want to just send an email to those who have a first name, you can do that as well. Like first name is not empty, but if you don't mind, having a contact that doesn't have a name, then that's fine. You don't have to add this filter. All right. Next would be, and again, let's do DND, right? So the DND will be no, meaning all the contacts who are in the DND mode will not be added. So let's do DND no, and now you have all those filters. Now, last thing you need to do is click on Save a Smart List and name this list, let's say email or good email list. Now you have it, right? You can use this email list or, smart list for all the campaign that you will be sending in the future. Now, make sure to do this, after every email that you send, or just maybe once a week or twice a week. Just make sure that you do this consistently, because, you're sending new emails. So there are emails who will be bounced again, or unsubscribe, or even, go to DND. So make sure that you do that often, so you are updating this list constantly for each email that you send out, right? This way you will have a better email deliverability, and making sure that your list is as clean as possible and all your emails are going to inbox. All right. If you have any question regarding this tutorial, let us know, and we're happy to provide you more information. Have a great day and see you in the next video.